really hoping that holds things you do for YouTube.
Good morning guys, and welcome to today's video. Now we're going to do a different style of video because today is going to be a tips related video. So what can we thinking on to doing this tip? We are going to talk about how to design your own gym plan. Now before I had my own business, my day-to-day job was just being a gym instructor, so I would write literally 5 to 10 programs every single day. So I feel like I've got quite a good experience about how to lay it out, especially if you're a beginner. So we're going to run through a few things. I'm going to tell you how you can design your own gym plan. Okay, so first things first, you need to decide how many days a week you're going to train. Now, you want this to be a realistic number. The last thing you want to do is tell yourself you're going to commit to 5 to 6 days a week and then only end up going 2 to 3 times a week because you're going to feel like you let yourself down and that you're failing already. So, first of all, pick a realistic number of days that you can actually get to the gym. Let's say you pick 2 and you manage to get 3, then great. That third one, that's a bonus, that's fine. So, first of all, decide how many days, and then with the weights training plan, you need to design what muscle group split you're going to choose. Now I'm going to run through a few of them. So, if you're going to go down to the gym once per week, then obviously I'm going to advise a full body workout. Because you're doing a full body workout, you need to try and ensure every single muscle group is hit. And to do this, you're going to have to use the compound lifts, the big lifts, the main ones, the base, what's the word I'm looking for, the baselines in your program, if you like. So we have like squats, deadlifts, bench press, shoulder press, bent over rows. Those kind of movements, they're the ones you want to be getting in. If you haven't got access to free weights, you want to start doing machine-based stuff, that's fine. Like leg press, pull down, row, chest press, shoulder press. Just make sure you have the bigger movements in there so that you're targeting more muscle groups. Okay, then on from there, if you decide to go 2 days a week, obviously you can go into an upper and a lower day. You can still keep it to a full body workout twice per week if you wanted to. However, if you're going to choose that, I'd highly recommend you have a couple of days rest in between. Moving on to the more advanced, the 3 days a week training plan. So this is where like a popular program like push-pull legs can come nicely into play. So push being your chest, shoulders and triceps, pull being your back and biceps, and legs obviously just legs. Now the benefits of this kind of program, no matter what you do, when you go into the gym, you're going to feel fresh because it's literally working the front half, then the back half, then the lower half, and you just cycle round. If you were to go 4 days a week or 5 days a week, you could really start to isolate out certain areas. If you wanted to, like 5 days a week, you could literally pick up one muscle group if you wanted to. Like you could do chest, back, shoulders, legs and arms. That's an example of a 5-day split. When you start to get into like the 6 to 7 days a week, you want to start to look at pretty hitting every single muscle group twice per week. Just for more volume, just so the muscles hit more consistently. Because I would not recommend, like for example, splitting them up so much, like 1 day of chest, back, biceps, triceps, abs, just too much. You're going to benefit more from doing it more frequently. So with a 6 or a 7 day plan, again you could look into doing like a push-pull legs, but you just rotate the program. And just because you go to the gym a certain amount of days a week, let's say you go 4 or 5 days a week, that doesn't mean you have to have a 4 to 5 day plan. You can just have a 3-day rotational plan. So if you do push-pull legs for 5 days, you can do push-pull legs, and rotate back round again. That is how I would lay it out, and that is a few ideas there about how to get your training plan sorted with muscle group splits. Now the next thing is going to come down to what sort of rep range you're going to be looking to do. This is where I'll judge it on the person's level, beginner, intermediate, advanced, or certain goals they have. To make it easy for yourselves, why don't you look at it like a higher rep range, more muscular endurance, and a lower rep range, a bit more strength-based stuff. So if your pure focus is strength training in the gym, you probably want to keep your reps down a little bit. It's like 6 to 8 or around 8 to 10. If you're looking for more an endurance side, you want to look at 12, 15, maybe 15 to 20. That's just some random numbers put in there, but it gives you a general idea. Now, when you're choosing your rep ranges, you just have to be consistent. So let's say you pick 12 reps and just keep at it, keep trying to progress the weight that you're currently lifting, or from there, in the next few weeks, you can progress how many reps you're doing. So there's always 3 ways you can progress. You can start to lift more weight for that desired number of reps, you can increase the number of reps for that weight, or you can add more sets over time for volume. Which moves me on to my third point. How many sets should you be doing? Now, if you're a total newbie to the gym and the person's brand new, I would probably put them around 2 to 3 working sets just to get them going. The more advanced, I would probably go into like a 3 to 4, possibly go up to 5. If the person is super advanced and very familiar with the equipment and how to do everything, I would start to throw in things like German volume training, supersets, drop sets, triple sets, just different ideas that maybe that person hasn't experienced before, but it can really benefit their training. So, with all that combined, you then need to decide how long you want to be in the gym for. Now, personally, I'd rather smash it for exactly 1 hour or an hour and a quarter, rather than spend 2 hours in the gym. So with that being said, I would always advise you get the baselines, the stable points in your program. So no matter what your current split is, I'd always highly recommend make sure you get the compound movements in where you can track your progress the most. So we're looking at a squat, bench press, shoulder press, bent over row, deadlift. Those 5 moves. And then what you can do every single time you go into the gym, and depending on what muscle group you're going to be choosing to do, let's say you're going to the gym and you do pull, you're going to start on deadlifts or bent over row. And your first lift in the gym, that is where I highly recommend you take most notes, so you can track how much strength you got, progress, how many reps you do, how many sets you do. Is your weight improving? These are the things you want to look for. And I would highly recommend with those ones, you take your time, which moves me on to my next point. So how much rest should you have in between sets? This is going to vary from person to person, but just for a little baseline to start you off, I'd recommend anywhere for the first exercise, so should be the biggest movement, I would say anywhere between 60 to 90 seconds. Me personally, if I'm doing like a big squat session or a bench press session, I'd have 90 seconds to 2 minutes in between sets. Because sometimes you might think you're ready up here, but your muscles are not. So rest is important. There's no point having 20 seconds rest, quick sip your drink and then going again. What that's telling me is that person isn't lifted heavy enough in the first place to be able to complete all the sets with just 20 seconds rest. So, of course, you can add in these kind of rest periods, 20, 30 seconds, for something a little bit different and to spice things up a little bit. But to start off with, I'd highly recommend getting a stopwatch on your phone, or I always wear my watch, and time anywhere between 60 to 90 seconds, just so you're consistent in your training. So, those few things combined, that can now be the core of your program. So, you know what exercise you're doing, you know what rep range you're going for, you know how many sets you're doing, you know what rest times you're going to have. Note them down, and then next week, do the same thing. Put little notes. Could you lift more on the third set? Could you have had less rest time? Could you have added another set? So they're the ways you can progress. Add more weight, more volume over time with sets, or more reps. You could also, if you, for example, hit, let's say you do a squat, you hit 60 kilograms, 12 reps, 90 seconds rest. Next week, try 12 reps, 65 kilograms, 90 seconds rest. The week after that, you could do the same thing again, but 75 seconds rest, just for example. And any of that is going to show progression because you're improving. So I would combine all those things together, guys. And the last little point that I'd like to make is, if you have a lagging muscle group or an area that you really do want to focus on, obviously I've just given you points now for somebody who's just starting off. You want to make sure every muscle group is hit. Don't neglect legs, right? Don't neglect them, just don't do it. Don't be that guy, don't be me 10 years ago. So I would say, if you have a lagging muscle group, train it more often. So let's say, for example, your lagging muscle group, let's just do a big one, let's do a fun one. Chest. If chest is your weakness, then I'd highly recommend hitting it more often. So what you could do, depending on your program, in the week you could have a chest focused session, and then in another session at the end of the week, or in the middle part of the week, you can add on a few more chest exercises during that workout, just that you're taxing it more, just so it's getting more attention. Because to get better at it, do it more often. But obviously make sure you have the rest periods in between. I'm not saying do chest every single day, don't do that. But if you hit the same muscle group twice a week, maybe possibly even 3 times a week, if your recovery is good, that'd be totally fine. And I would just say, hit a muscle group more often. Even if like your calf's your weakest area, just go through the motion, just get it done. I know we don't always want to, but get it done, put the work in, just do an extra couple of sets. Anything, just to give it more attention and give it some more blood, give it some more, just go for it, just do it. So anyway guys, that is how I would highly recommend putting a program together. Obviously, a few tips there can be starting beginners, but that is how I would look into it. That's how I would go about it. First of all, judge how many days, then judge the level of the person, choose the exercises, choose the reps, choose the sets, choose the rest times. There's quite a lot of things that go into this program, but once you get all these things together, you can work at it for like 5-6 weeks. Track your progress, write it down. I write mine down on my phone, and it's so good to see the numbers progress. And that's what I do on social media as well. If I post it, and the next week I want to beat it, because I want to do another post saying, yes, I've got my squats up, excellent, good. And it forces me to work hard. So yeah, write it down, keep track of it, keep taking notes, and that is how I will put together your weights training plan. So I hope you enjoyed the little tips there, guys. Like I said, I thought I made a video today because that used to be my day-to-day. I still do it twice a week, day-to-day job, writing programs for people, and obviously I write the programs for my clients in the studio. But wanted to get a video out there. Thanks for doing a little tips video, something a little bit different, just another day in the life. And I also want to have a little catch up about how my prep is going for my holiday. So currently, last week, if you follow me on Instagram, I dropped another 1.32 pounds, which means I haven't actually changed anything in this little mini holiday prep, 12 weeks whatsoever. Still just counting my calories, counting my protein target, making sure it's hit, putting the work in. If I want to eat more, I do more CV, or I save some calories throughout the day. Some people are asking me, how can I eat so much on a Saturday? And that is because I'm either doing extra CV the few days before, or I'm saving calories the days before. So my target on average is 2,300. Let's say Thursday and Friday I need 2,000. That's 600 calories I can then move to Saturday, and I can go out, have a meal, and be a little bit more freed up with choices. So it's just simple maths at the end of the day, guys. And just put the work in, just put the work in. But I'm still not being restricted on food, I'm still eating whatever I want, and I'm feeling good, guys, feeling good. I think I've now dropped 8, 9, looking around 10 pounds mark in 5 weeks. This is now the 6th week. Gonna get another weigh-in on Saturday. Again, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we're gonna get another low weigh-in. But yeah, just gonna keep going, guys, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the little video, guys. Hopefully you can make your own gym program. Any questions, of course, feel free to leave in the comments box. Please hit the like button if you found that useful. And of course, hit subscribe. We're now over 400 subscribers. Not amazing, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I'm getting subscribers daily, which is looking good. I'm happy. And Instagram finally hit above 5K mark. won't be long for it, and that 10k mark, that's the goal this year. So thanks a lot guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for more Dan Rayner fitness videos.